How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Gaming with Jeremy. And today we are doing part 2 of my garage showcase. Now, last car we were on was the 1987 Rough CTR Yellowbird. If you haven't seen part 1, I showed my low class cars, like my, I think the lowest class I have is the class D, and I went up to S2 910, so all of those cars are in part 1, which will be in the description or right there down below. And we're going to get started with the part 2. We got the 2005 Ford GT. Camera looks kind of bright, so I'm sorry about that. 2005 Ford GT, rocking in at 885 horsepower. Definitely a good drift car. I definitely recommend it for those of you who tend to drift a lot more than anything else. It's got a 6.0 liter, sounds great, supercharged, all that good stuff. Oh yeah, I definitely recommend it. This car, 1992 Volkswagen Golf GTI MK2, 546 horsepower, front wheel drive. This car, actually, I bought this car because one of my friends, actually the club leader, UKF Dubstep, his father has this car. Not exactly how this car is made, or not the same rims or anything like that, but it's a good car. It's really fun. I believe it's got a Volkswagen Scirocco motor swap, so I definitely recommend it for a little cruise car. It's kind of like a gag fun, just cruising with friends type of deal. So yeah, moving on here. We got the 1992 Nissan Silvia Club K. I've made a couple of drifting videos with this car. It also has the RB26 swap. For those of you who do not know that, it's GTR R34. 1002 horsepower, fully upgraded. Definitely a good drift car. I actually recently drifted this car in collaboration with my friend Omar. You can see his channel on the featured channels list right next to on my homepage usually. Yeah, we did a pretty good video. I love this car as a drift car. Right-hand drive, so it's a little bit different for us Americans over here, but it's really fun, and I hope you guys enjoy drifting it. Next we got the 2012 Dodge Charger SRT8. I built this car as a police car, like an undercover police car. I was going to do some cop and robber videos, but I never really got into it yet. It's not as fast as you think you'd want it to be, but it does drift, so well, why not? Try it out, see if you got it. If you got the money for it, go ahead. If you like Chargers, go ahead. You might as well, right? 1991 Honda CRX SIR. Coming in at 582 horsepower, front wheel drive. I actually bought this car because one of my friends loves the CRX, and he said it was a great car to try out, and it's also right-hand drive, so why the hell not? I'm not a huge Honda fan, but I do enjoy the VTEC once in a while. But this definitely isn't the fastest one. Moving on to another VTEC, you got the 1986 Honda Civic Si. I actually came out with a glitch video with this car. First ever glitch video for that glitch, I believe. Me and my buddy found it one day when we were just messing around, drifting around and whatnot. And he was in this car, and he actually found it first, and then he kind of showed me how he did it. Anyway, if you want to see that video, it's in my video list. Go check it out. And yeah, this is a really fun car. It's actually faster than the CRX, so it's good to know. I believe, yeah, it weighs about like 300 more or less pounds or whatever. So yeah, definitely check it out if you're a Civic enthusiast. Alright, next we got the 2010 Nissan 370Z. Currently it's got the Drift King decal on it. If you guys don't know where that's from, it's from the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, the third installment of this franchise. One of my favorite cars to drift. I would say it's number 9 or number 10 on the top 10 list, just because it's not as good as I want it to be, but it is still a great drift car. I definitely recommend it for those of you who drift like me, and yeah, definitely hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, let me know how it is in the comments down below if you guys have tried it before. Another Honda, this is going to be my last Honda. The Honda Civic Type R, 1997, 521 horsepower. Definitely not as fast or as much horses as the other Civics, but this one definitely goes faster, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know, because I built this thing to be race, you know, so it has race tires on and all that stuff. But I don't know how fast it is. I never really got the chance to figure that out. 2,011 pounds, just over 2,000 pounds. Great car. If you're a Civic enthusiast, go for it. Definitely one of my favorites out of all the Honda Civics in the game. Oh, another car. We got the 2010 Volkswagen Golf R. Bought this car because I wanted to see how the all-wheel drive would do. It's a pretty quick car. It's not that bad for only 556 horsepower. But one of the main reasons why I bought this car was because one of my friends actually owns a 2012 Volkswagen, and he actually recommended this car to me, so I had to give it a try. I'm going to be doing a car review of his car eventually. As soon as he does some things he wants to do to the car, he's going to let me drive it and do a little review on the car. So stay tuned for that. Also, try out this car if you like Volkswagen. It's not too loud, but it's a great car, I think. Alright, moving on to the Shelby GT500. 1,040 horsepower. Beast! Now, question of the day. If anybody can comment down below as to where I got this color from. Now, I know I told a few people, but if they can remember, leave a comment down below. And if you can get it right, I'll do something for you. I'll mention you in a video, just me and you. I'll make a video. We'll make a drifting video or something. It'll just be me and you. If you can comment down below and tell me where this car color comes from. And I'm going to give you one hint. It's a YouTuber. Anyway, moving on. 2001 Acura Integra Type R. I might have said the last one was my last Honda, but it wasn't my last VTEC. Now this car is dope. 593 horsepower, just under 600 horsepower. Great car to be driving. Front wheel drive, you can drift it as possible. As you can see, it kind of looks slammed actually. It's kind of cool, but I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but it looks awesome. I love the color. Great car. Not as loud. Definitely not a loud VTEC, which is also good because VTEC can be annoying sometimes. But yeah, not as much torque though, you know, because it spins a lot of tires because it's on stock tires. 2.1 liter motor. Definitely a good car to check it out. 2010 Noble M600. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this car. As you can see, I really haven't done any mods to it, even rims or anything. It's a stock rims. But I have upgraded the motor to fully built, 650 horsepower. Definitely not as much as I thought it would. Not, like I said, not a huge fan of Noble. But it definitely caught my eye. It definitely caught my eye enough for me to buy it and have some fun with it. And yes, it does drift, if you want to know. It is a great drift car. So if you want to try it out, let me know how you think about it in the comment down below, because a lot of people have different opinions on this car. So yeah, let me know what you think. Moving right along here, we got the 1998 Subaru Impreza 22B STI, the second Impreza since the last hatch from the 2011. But this one I made for a car, like a show car, you know, for car shows and stuff like that. 665 horsepower, got a nice body kit on there. Definitely a nice car. Right-hand drive. Another car, actually, I lied before. I do have a 5-speed transmission on this car. Come to think about it, yes. I think this is the only other one. There might be one more. I'm not 100% on it. I think I did the Evo 6, which I think you'll see coming up right next. But anyway, yeah, great car. Love Subaru. If you love Subaru, you'll love this car. Here we go. 1999 Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 6 GSR. 664 horsepower. Just 1 horsepower under the Subaru 22B. But again, 5-speed. Made this for a cruising car. Didn't really want to go with the race tranny on it. Don't know why. Just felt better in my opinion. But moving on right along here. 1987 Ferrari F40. Now, this car I definitely like better than the F50, which we'll get to eventually. I love the car because of the rear engine. Like it might not be too good on drifting, but it definitely drags well. And I love the sound of this car, definitely. I don't know why. It's just another one of those things that just catches me and just intrigues me, and I just go for it. So Hope you guys enjoy this car, actually. 2009 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1, 976 horsepower. Definitely one of my favorite drifting muscle cars. Just under 3,000 pounds. This car spins tires like a mother. It is freaking loud, like a muscle car should be. And I definitely recommend this supercar. I definitely check it out. Number one muscle car, hands down, no contest. Here we go. Here's a classic for you. 1988 Lamborghini Countach LP5000 QV, 757 horsepower. I use it for cruising, honestly. I'm not really much of a drifter with this car. I've tried it. Doesn't really, the weight distribution doesn't really help with that. But I definitely recommend it as a cruising car if you're just chilling with some of your friends or whatever. Definitely a classic. And yes, I like the white color because of Wolf of Wall Street. Yes, I love it. I love it. Anyway, moving on. 2004 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 8 MR. As you can see, just like my Toyota Supra, we got the white with the black hood and the gold rims. Another one of my choices for the, for car choices for that type of paint job. Got the 2.4 liter 4G63, which is an Eclipse motor, which is what I drive. But I don't have the 4G63 motor, sadly. Anyway, 718 horsepower, a pure awesome all-wheel drive rally awesomeness. And yeah, just definitely try it out as a rally car. I'm not 100% on the sound, man. I think the sound Turn 10 Studios could have done a little bit better on the sound, but that's alright. And they also could have made this 1,000 horses. Come on, it's an Evo, bruh. It's an Evo. Like, seriously? Come on. Moving on to a 2010 Aston Martin 177. We're going to kind of move it along quicker here. 1,006 horsepower. This thing is a drifting beast. If you haven't tried it out yet, please go buy it right now if you have the money for it. Trust me, you will not regret it at all. 1994 Toyota Celica GT4 ST205. It is all-wheel drive version. I just recently built this car and body kit wise and whatnot. I think it came out alright. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Also, this car has a Toyota Supra swap. Oh my god, what did I do? I went all the way back. No. So yeah, Toyota Corolla. Where are we? There we are. Toyota Celica, Toyota Corolla. Jeremy, come on. Come on, Jeremy, you got this. Anyway, Toyota Supra swap. All-wheel drive, Supra swap. Freaking awesome. 2JZ. Go for it. Love it. Live it. Awesomeness. I keep jumping here. I'm sorry. Give you guys a little sneak peek. Anyway, moving right along. Aston Martin Vanquish 2012. 1,006 horsepower. That's because it's got the Aston Martin 177 swap. And car's fast. Not as fast as the original swap. The original motor, I mean. But definitely has more horses, so better for drifting. Definitely. Awesome car. I would definitely check it out. It's actually one of my friend's favorite cars, and he absolutely loves it. Tells me about it all the time. Won't stop talking about it sometimes, but that's alright. As you can see, I love cars. So, anyway, moving along. Subaru Impreza WRX STI 2005. 699 horsepower. Just shy of 700 horses. 2.4 liter awesomeness. Went without the wing just because I like the way it looks better in the back. Definitely one of the best rally cars in the game. I would choose this over the Evo just because it's faster and it sounds better. But in real life, I'd choose an Evo, definitely. Anyway, moving right along. Keep this video going. Rough RT12S 2011, 978 horsepower. God damn, this car can drift, man. This car is amazing. I recently made a video of this car, drifting with a couple of friends of mine. Yeah, it does drift pretty well. It takes a little while to get used to that 4.0 liter banger motor, but this thing is nuts. I would definitely check it out. Definitely buy it. Definitely worth the money. Alright, we got the Audi RS4 Avant 2006. Just over 800 horsepower. All-wheel drive awesomeness. Freaking thing takes off. Like, the launch is nuts. Definitely love this car. I would definitely recommend it for some cruising. It can drift, but it's a little bit harder, a little bit more of that handbrake usage just because it's all-wheel drive, but that's alright guys. Hope you guys enjoy this car. I definitely recommend it for those of you who play this game or who are about to play this game. The 2010 Lexus LFA. This car is an awesome drift car. I actually did a little while back a car meet of this car where we did some drifts and whatnot, and it fucking went awesome. 917 horsepower with a 5.4 liter. This car sounds amazing. It's definitely not as loud as it is in real life, which is good, but it definitely has that wicked high-pitched tone to it, and it is nuts, man. It is absolutely nuts. Definitely. Oh man, I definitely have to say it's like, it's up there on the list. I don't know. It's crazy though. Definitely check it out. Got the 1993 Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec, the first one, or technically classified as the R32, I believe. 1993, 807 horsepower, all-wheel drive. You know, that Skyline motor. Oh my god, this thing. Actually, I was kind of upset with this car. I was kind of disappointed. Reason being is because this car should be going a lot faster. It does not go that fast. For a Skyline, I was very disappointed. Turn 10 Studios really upset me with this one, but that's okay because this car is still good. It is driftable if you have the power of that handbrake, you know how to use it and whatnot. Definitely would recommend buying it, but just letting you guys know, you guys are going to be a little bit disappointed with the performance aspect of this car. I'm just throwing that out there. Moving right along. Ferrari 458 Italia, the 09 version, 861 horsepower. Got that Fat Roy spoiler on the back. And I did actually make a car meet before my Lexus one of this car. We did a lot of drifting. Lots and lots of drifting. This car does well behind the wheel of a drift track and or drift section, I should say. Definitely would recommend it for those of you avid drifters out there like myself. And yeah, moving right along on the list. 08 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution GSR. It's the X, Evolution X. Not a huge fan of the body style of this car. Definitely like the Evo 8 and Evo 9 body style better. This one's coming in at 747 horsepower, so it's a bit faster than the Evo 8. If you want to see a video, I was in an Evo 10 and I was racing my buddy in his Evo 8. And it's in my video list if you want to go check it out. And it was actually a pretty close race for having a 30 horsepower difference. Alright, moving right along to the 2012 Ferrari F12 Berlinetta on a whopping 1162 wheel horsepower. Oh my god. Actually, no, I don't think that's wheel horsepower, but that's okay. 1162 horsepower, 6.5 liter motor. This car is a drifting beast. It's got so much power to the rear wheels on stock tires, my friends, that it can do anything. I would definitely recommend trying this out. 1100 horsepower, my friends. You can't go wrong, man. You cannot go wrong. Definitely check it out. Alright. This car you actually win in a race. You don't get to buy this car, but I won. And 2012 Bowler EXRS at 855 horsepower. It's all-wheel drive, good for rallying, whatnot. It's definitely, I don't know why it's in the performance cars race division. I would think it'd be more rally car race division, but who knows? The car does great. I use it for off-road cruising with some friends and whatnot. But I definitely recommend winning this car. It's definitely worth having. Blah blah blah. Anyway, 2014 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, the fastest Corvette in the game. 928 horsepower. Definitely a bit less than the ZR1, but it definitely goes a lot faster. Now, this car, I love the new rear end of the Stingray. I actually seen one of these in real life when I was out at the bar, and this shit is crazy loud, man. It doesn't do justice in the video game, man. It doesn't do justice. It is super loud in real life, but in the car it is pretty loud, but it's definitely not as loud as like the GT500 or ZR1. The ZR1 is definitely louder than this. Anyway, 928 horses of 7.0 liter freaking giant engine awesomeness, and definitely recommend this Corvette. Definitely good for drag races. Definitely good for drifting. Awesome. Moving on with the list. Get this show on the road. 2002 Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec. The Deuce. At 1,002 horsepower. You know it's rocking that RB26 twin turbo engine. One of my favorite cars. Blue in the name of Paul Walker. Rest in peace. And just over 1,000 horsepower. This car is amazing. And yes, my friends, it can drift. You guys will find that out for yourself, because I know most of you avid car enthusiasts out there will definitely buy this car in the future, and I definitely recommend it. Definitely. Awesome. This car's kind of cool. Definitely a rally car. 1990 Subaru Legacy RS. Got the WRX STI swap, so it sounds awesome. Right-hand drive. Kind of a flashback in the 90s, which is kind of cool. 713 horsepower, so it's not as fast. But definitely worth it. Oh man, this car. I haven't really drifted or tried to drift it or anything, but I haven't driven it in a long time, honestly. So I think I'm gonna make a racing video or something with it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I definitely recommend this car for all you Subaru fans out there. Now we come to the best rally car in the game. The Ford Escort RS Cosworth, the 1992. Look at this fucking thing. The thing's got tits on it, for Christ's sake. Sorry for the language, but I mean, god damn. I did that myself, though. I did that with a body kit. I kind of think it looks funny. Anyway, this car, believe it or not, has a GT500 swap. 1,040 horsepower, dude. This thing flies. I was doing on a drift up. We were racing on off-rally. I can't really talk today, huh? Off-road rally race with a couple of my friends. This thing flew by Subarus, it flew by Evos, it flew by everything. Yes, it does have 1,000 horsepower, that's probably why, but it's also on stock tires, so that kind of gives it, you know, come on guys, this thing is an epic rally car, and I definitely recommend it to you Forza players out there. 2010 Lamborghini, here we go into the hypercar race division. This is where we get into the nitty-gritty of the nice cars. Now, 2010 Lamborghini Murcielago, 956 horsepower. Awesome car, all-wheel drive, definitely a nice one. Not the best Lamborghini in the game, but we'll get there. 2013 SRT Viper. This car is the best drift car out of the supercar race genre. Okay? I think so. 1,128 horsepower. This car flies. It goes about 250 miles an hour, and it is awesome. 8.5 liter Viper motor. Just simply amazing. Just amazing. It's crazy. Anyway, moving on to 2011 Audi RS5. 961 horsepower. With a 4.8 liter V8 motor. Definitely quiet. Very quiet. Not as fast as the RS4. I usually has the RS4, the hatch version, not the sedan version. And it's definitely not as fast as that, but I like this car looks-wise, definitely a lot better. Moving right along, Pagani Huayra 2012, at a whopping 976 horsepower. This thing screams. The turbo on it just sounds fucking crazy, and I would definitely recommend buying this car once you guys get up there with the money. Cash is a thing. You know, this car definitely is a lot of money, but it's definitely worth the money. Definitely. 2,600 pounds of pure awesomeness. Go check it out. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments below. Here we go. Ferrari F50. Not a huge fan. This is 1995. Why do I keep doing that? 916 horsepower. Not a huge fan of the body, honestly. That's why I'm not a huge fan of this car. But definitely sounds nice for a Ferrari. You know, for all you Ferrari lovers out there. 2013 Audi R8 V10. This car is dope. I have it matte purple because of, believe it or not, Bam Margera. He does not have matte purple, but the purple of the car really got me into it. Anyway, I think he had a purple Lambo too. 898 horsepower, all-wheel drive. This thing screams. 7 gears. Oh my god, it's nuts. Definitely would recommend it. One of my favorite cars of the game. Yeah, there's not much else I can say about this car except go buy it. Lotus 211, this was more of a gag car. Supercharged, 569 horsepower. My friends got one too. I got a couple of friends with it. Kind of like have a little fun with it. You know, it's more of a preference kind of thing. But anyway, keep this video going. Maserati MC12 04, 1,083 horsepower. This thing is nuts, but it's only 2,650 pounds, which is not. It's very, very surprising because it's a giant car. I mean, come on, look at that thing. Jesus Christ, man. McLaren F1 1993. We're gonna move it along because we got 2.5 minutes here, and we got like 10 cars left. So, McLaren F1 1993. It's over $1 million. $1.35 million car. 1,123 horsepower. Definitely worth every single penny or every single credit if you want to be technical about it. Go buy it if you got the money for it. Definitely worth it. McLaren 12C. Not a lot of people like this car. I absolutely love it. Quiet. McLaren. Freaking awesome. Definitely not as good as his big brother, the P1, but, you know, still a good car for the price. Definitely not as much money as a P1 and whatnot. So if you like McLaren, you don't have as much money for the P1, go for this car. 906 horses, 4.0 liter. Fucking awesome. Ferrari 430 Scuderia. I don't know if I'm saying that right. 1,094 horsepower, only because it has the Ferrari Enzo swap. 2007. This car is fast, dude. This car can drag. If you want to beat your friends in a drag race, go buy this car. Lamborghini Aventador LP 700-4, 2012. 1,059 horsepower. This car was my first car meet, and I definitely recommend this car. It's fast as hell. It's the fastest Lamborghini in the game. Faster than the Veneno. Faster than the... I don't know about the Gallardo. I think the Gallardo might beat it, but we'll get to there eventually. Definitely worth the buy. Go buy it. 2012 Hennessy Venom GT. My second choice for the Gumball Rally. Awesome car. You could beat cars that are stock. Like this car, stock can beat so many cars that are not stock. It's insane. Definitely go buy it. A lot of you know about this car. It's based on the Lotus. Hennessy, Mike Hennessy is the guy, I believe his name is, and he pretty much took the Lotus, took the base of the Lotus, and practically put it on steroids. And we're talking like the max amount of steroids you could ever have, because this car is absolutely nuts. This car can beat some Bugattis. Just gonna leave you with that. Alright, moving along here, we got the 2012 Nissan GTR Black Edition. One of my favorite GTRs because this car, I actually based it on the color off of Roman Atwood. His GTR he just got. It's not as dark as his red color is, but I based it off of him because he's my role model, bro. One of my role models. Paul Walker is definitely my #1 role model. Roman Atwood's definitely helped me a lot in my life. So anyway, that's a whole nother video. We're gonna keep going on with the cars. 1,059 horsepower, 4.1 liter. This car is awesome. Stock tires even. It could drift. Go for it. Go ahead, try it. See how you like it. Let me know how you do. 2011 Bugatti Veyron Super Sport. 1,443 horsepower. Goddamn, the most horsepower in the game. 3,106 pounds. This thing is heavy. Anyway, great car. I love how the spoiler is very unique. Only one other car like it, but definitely some differences. Let me know how you guys enjoy this car. All-wheel drive, you know that Bugatti life. 2011 Koenigsegg Agera. Now, this car is probably one of my favorite hypercars in the game. Don't know why, just always had a thing for it. 1,228 horsepower with a whopping 1,015 pounds-foot of torque. Man, torque. 5.2 liter. Holy shit. Car, excuse me, is freaking awesome. Love the car. Love my paint job. I got like a white paint job. I don't know if you can tell. I got 2 little teal pinstripes on the front, and I think it goes to the back as well. Anyway, moving on. The McLaren P1, 903 horsepower, 3.08 liter motor, quietest hypercar in the game. Honestly, probably the quietest one. Definitely would recommend it more for like the drifting. It can drift, but I'd recommend it for cruising more. Honestly, I like it as a cruise car. Not too loud, not too quiet. Goes fast enough to keep up, and yeah, I'd definitely check it out. Go ahead, go check it out. Just give it a little checking out. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Okay? All right, on to my gumball car. This is my gumball rally car. Pagani Zonda Sync Roadster, 2009, 1,104 horsepower. Nice car, more meant for cruising. Can drift though, can drift a lot. I definitely recommend trying to drift with it. If you got the money for it, like I do, go for it. 7.3 liter motor. This thing is gnarly. The interior is fucking mint, and I'm definitely going to be using it for a gumball rally eventually. If you guys don't know what a gumball rally is, go look it up on YouTube because it's one of the greatest things in the car world. Moving on, Lamborghini Veneno, the spaceship. Freaking spaceship at 1105 horsepower, 1 horsepower over the Bugatti. This car kind of gave, I kind of expected I had high expectations for this car, and I kind of got let down a little bit because it wasn't as fast as I thought it could be. But I definitely recommend it. It's a little over 1,000,000 credits, but I think it's worth the money. I honestly do. Now we got 4 more cars left, including the 1992 Bugatti EB110 SS. This thing has been known to go faster than the Bugatti Veyron. Supposedly, now this is supposedly, it's the fastest car in the game. But I have a Hennessy that can beat it. Usually, most of the time, if I get it right, my Hennessy's on stock tires. But who knows? It's very controversial. I'm not going to get into it now. But yes, definitely buy it. Definitely worth it. Better than the Bugatti Veyron, honestly. Oh, and it also has 1,443 horsepower because it has a Veyron swap in it. That's why it's so fast. Moving on, Ferrari LaFerrari, 2013, 1,093 horsepower. Didn't really like this car as much as I did like the Ferrari 430. I don't know why. I like the sound to it, but and the interior is good and all, but I don't know why. It just doesn't perform as much as I thought it would. I definitely still recommend this car. It's definitely really fun. Most of the cars in this game are really, really fun to drive, even if they're not as fast. That's okay. I hope you guys enjoy this car. 2002 Ferrari Enzo coming in at a whopping 1,094 horsepower, 6.4 liter. Sorry, excuse me. 6.4 liter motor. This car has got a nice purple paint job on it. I love this car. Absolutely love it. It does drift. I'll use it for cruising most of the time, but you know, do what you want with it. It's a Ferrari Enzo, bro. And last but not least, my last car of the video and of this part 1 and part 2 series, the Lamborghini Gallardo LP 570-4 Superleggera. Superleggera. I love saying that. For American English, Superleggera, whatever you want to call it, Superleggera, call it whatever you want. It's a Lambo. It's a fast Lambo. It is faster than the Aventador in the game. 1,059 horsepower, 7.0 liter Aventador motor swap, and yeah, this car definitely would recommend for drag races. If you want to beat the Ferrari 430, pick this car. Alright, cool. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did making it. Probably one of my longest videos ever. But yeah, let me guys, for those of you who have made it to the end of this video and truly are one of my true subscribers, I thank you for watching, and also leave a like down below, and also leave a comment saying you watched the entire thing. Let me know. You know, I want to see who's watching this entire video, because I know these guys, this is going to be long, and I know it's probably kind of boring because it's just me talking, but I kind of want to know. I'm kind of curious. So leave a comment down below if you watched it till the end of this video. And also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe for more awesome videos. Every day, I try to upload every single day. Once in a while, I'll take a day off, but I'll usually let you guys know. Anyway, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Always remember, stay positive, and have a great day. Adios.